back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess, and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today, Sammy is back, and we are going to talk about the Biscuit Eater. Alright, the Biscuit Eater is, about a dog, believe it or not. Doesn't sound like it'd be about a dog, but it's about a dog. It's directed by Vincent McEvity again. Richard Kelly is the DP, and Ray DeLue, who we've seen before, is the editor. And it had slow motion, which we haven't had before, if I'm correct, which I feel like I am, because I watched all the movies. So it was the first movie to have slow motion.
If I were to tell you of friends I recall, I'd say that my dog was the closest of all. Through times good and bad, he was always around, never once letting me down. He's just a dog, but he's my friend. Through thick and through thin, with patience to lend, sampling life so happily, growing together, moreover and me.
That was like the first thing. That was the very first like.
It's just like a classic montage slow motion opening too. It was like the most like what you picture as a slow montage.
A dog and his
Opening,
boy.
a boy and his dog.
A dog and his boy.
It's a dumb dog name, but I love.
Moreover.
So, I mean, there's a child named Text, so you know, who was a great actor.
Great actor.
That kid could act his butt off. Charity.
Oh my god, that mother was great.
She was. I mean, she stole the movie. Let's be real.
I think she was the most like level-headed, wonderful.
I feel like she was the best actress in the film.
Oh, for sure.
She
I
did
think
a great
actually
job.
both of the mothers.
Oh yeah.
And I think
Women are just killing it.
Yeah, I would say the women and the animals of these movies are just
Yeah. The women are
the
just
real MVPs
slaying
of these.
right now. I mean,
Yeah.
they've always slayed. Let's be honest. Vera Miles and
yeah.
Dorothy McGuire. God, they've all slayed. Sam asked me. She was like, "Has there been any films that have had a female central main character?" And the only two I could come up with were Pollyanna and The Parent Trap.
Out of 130.
33.
Which is insane. Okay, but that part where she's like,
Reverse psychology.
it was the best.
That part, probably one of my favorite scenes in the film.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the way it was staged, where
Yeah.
she's facing the
Just
camera,
the way.
and he's just kind of like, oh, well, like, I don't know. And she's just like, well, maybe you're just, afraid he'll beat you. And he's like, what? I'm not afraid he'll beat me. And she's sitting there like, dude, I'm killing it right now.
Because even, like, I think she knew, like, even if he did lose, she was right. And even if the kid did win, she was right.
She was right.
She was right either way.
She just had to make sure. Her main goal was to let him let the kid,
either
get
way,
him to let the kid compete.
Either way, they were going to learn something.
Yeah. When they called him a biscuit eater. After he was like doing a good job. They're like, you biscuit eater. And the dog was like, ugh.
And it was just because they wanted to save his dad's job, but like,
Yeah.
it was never in question. It was just a
Misunderstanding. Classic Disney. Okay, the fight scene. First of all, they did a great job building up to this fight scene because by the time the fight scene came, you're like, just kick this dude's butt, okay? I've had it. I want you to punch him in the face, which he does multiple times. It's great. But the fight scene is handheld, which we have seen before. I think maybe the first time we saw a handheld fight scene was The Wild Country with Ron Howard. That was really exciting. This one was a lot quicker, a lot more cuts, which was really cool, and a little bit longer of a fight, I think, maybe. Maybe not.
It was choreographed very well.
It was choreographed really well,
Yeah.
and the shots were really great. They had
and it made
POV,
sense.
they had cutting together, and then there was blood, which we have not had, really. We haven't really had blood, especially in like a fight like that. I think maybe we've had blood like if someone was actually gravely injured, but I really don't think so.
Yeah,
Because I reacted to seeing
you
the
don't,
blood.
Yeah, you don't see blood even today in Disney movies. God, someone can get stabbed and you would see blood in the...
Like on the sword, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. There's been no blood on swords, but they were getting punched in the face and there was blood. I mean, I have the video. And there's blood on their chin and blood on their nose, and it's like, oh man, they're showing blood!
It was intense. It was very good.
It was a really well done
It was a
fight,
really
and
great
by the
scene.
end you're like, yeah. And that's like the only handheld in the film, I think.
Yeah, no, it was very stationary.
Yeah, very like crane or
really no movement.
There wasn't a lot. There was some like big dramatic dollies.
I'd say the establishing shots had more like you know, they were either zooming in.
Yeah, they're
moving
definitely
around.
like cranes. They
Yeah.
were definitely cranes because they were big field shots and stuff.
But otherwise, it was very stationary.
It was a
like,
stationary
in
film.
in the scenes.
And harsh shadows. I feel like we started it and we're like, and by the end we're
Yeah.
like,
I'd say this is another one that I feel like was a little bit long. There was a lot of kind of parts where I was like, this is boring.
Well, that
This
part where we
conversation's
were like,
going
are
on.
we at the end? Is this the end? And then we
Yeah.
actually had 20 minutes left. We're like, oh, what?
I just feel like it could have been a little. I mean, you know, it's of the time.
It's a classic. I mean, Disney's kind of famous for it. Like, throughout the times I've been watching the live action films, they've gone on like some weird thing that didn't have to happen.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think any part of the film felt like it didn't have to happen.
No.
But, you know, there were a couple times that...
Well, like, I think that scene with Willie and Mr. Ames, where they're the first moment where they meet.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just went on for too long.
That's
He was
unnecessary
trying
and
to
went
get
on way
money
too
from
long.
him, and it was just like,
Yeah, I'll take that.
what do you think? 4?
Yeah.
I'd give it a 4.
I say 4.
Yeah, I think it's a solid
It's
4.
cute. It's a cute film. 4 deserves
Yeah.
a 4.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's not awful by any means. Not the worst film I've watched ever.
Not the
But
best.
it's definitely not the best film.
No.
It's pretty average. 4 is pretty solid. I'll give it a 4. We'll give it 4 puppies out of 10.
The total movie count is.
Ooh. Parent death toll and cry counters are the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and you'll find out what movie I'm watching when. You can also follow Sammy on Instagram. She has 2 different ones, a normal one and a Disney one, so be sure to check her out. Link will be in the description. I put out videos every Monday and Friday. It's a good movie, you guys. It was cute. Do you love dogs? Do you love cats? Do you love animals? Do you love kids? I don't know. Let me know. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, but I'm not sure who you are, so you do you. And don't be the guy who gets his butt kicked.
Yeah.
How about it? I don't know his name.
I forgot
He
his
doesn't
name.
deserve a name. Did you notice? We switched. We're funny.
Funny.